As we continue to remember former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan, we're now joined by Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, close friend and ally of Minister Pravin Gordhan. Minister Mchunu, thank you so much for your time. Good afternoon. Really do appreciate it. Look, it is a sad loss to South Africa's political life, the loss and passing of Pravin Gordhan. How will you most fondly remember him?
Well, I would want to remember Comrade Pravin as somebody who dedicated his life, not half of it, the whole of it, to the struggle for liberation of the people of South Africa. Personally and physically got involved in the struggle for years and years, risking family and he himself suffering arrest, harassment by the then police of South Africa under the apartheid regime. If there's anything that Pravin is known about, it's not about going to church. It's not about playing rugby. He is known for the struggle, for being involved in the struggle for liberation of the people of South Africa. And the second thing is that he is one of the people who stood up straight and took up a fight, a huge fight on capture. And for as long as I can remember in the last term, I think almost in every cabinet, he mentioned the legacy, the damaging legacy of state capture, especially in the entities that he was running, saying that South Africa is still very much experiencing the setbacks of state capture. But he was not money, so he can't be loved by everybody like money. And so there would be people here and there, but somebody told me that when you speak like you hate somebody, it's actually not hatred. It's fear of that person. You would recall, Pravin always made sure that he uses information, he gathers information, and would argue and speak and position himself around facts and information because he knew that information was power. And we'll miss that those inputs, incisive inputs, in some cases when he argued, because he didn't want to argue from the top of his head. He would use information, he would place it in front of you. You take it or you don't take it. That was Pravin Gordhan.
Yeah, let's perhaps speak about his early years as a liberation and a struggle fighter, specifically his participation in Operation Vula alongside former President Jacob Zuma, where he picked up arms, Minister Pravin Gordhan, that is, where he picked up arms in an underground military operation. Talk to us about his early activation years.
Well, Pravin, there's no aspect of the struggle, possibly, that he didn't get involved in directly or indirectly. So one of the things that he did and did thoroughly was mobilization of the people of South Africa around many community struggles and issues that he would take up. And he's known for that, especially around Durban. And it also reached us in the north that Comrade Pravin is a very good mobilizer, very sharp mobilizer, using information once more, and directing and channeling people and their energy against the apartheid regime. And I would say that there was then this period of Operation Vula, and I think those who picked up the operators, the operatives rather, they couldn't miss identifying Pravin as a would-be necessary person to get involved in Operation Vula together with Maharaj and the other people, as you are counting. But what distinguishes him is consistency, is stability of the mind on an issue and not getting wishy-washy when he speaks. You rather criticize him for one thing or the other, but not failure to stand and maintain the stand on something that is convinced with. And therefore, he was a good pick for Operation Vula at that time.
Yeah. Minister Senzo Mchunu, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. My condolences to you and the rest of the political fraternity that will remember Minister Pravin Gordhan very fondly.
Appreciate it.